Here's a MeteoMark September weather outlook. Let's take a look at temperatures we're expecting. Pretty much we're looking at heading on into Labor Day and beyond, and especially for the first part of September, we're going to be looking at much warmer than normal temperatures here across the Rocky Mountains, extending down towards Texas and extending out towards the west coast as well, where we got that ridge of high pressure. And then we look here in the east, and we'll actually see some cooler than normal temperatures here across the northeastern states, and pretty much near average across the central Appalachians through the northern or central plains for that matter. Northern plains should see below normal temperatures as well. And then here across the south, pretty much equal chances of and some above normal temperatures as well with the tropics. And but for the most part, the well above normal temperatures should remain under this ridge of high pressure that develops. We're going to see this high pressure develop right here in the central portion, right around the Texas area, and that's going to keep the heat going. So we have the trough in the northeast, and let's take a look at this pattern here we're looking at for September. We're looking at a huge ridge. In fact, at times the jet stream could go all the way up through British Columbia here in Canada before snaking its way and shooting down through the portions of the upper Midwest to the northeastern United States. So we're looking at cooler temperatures, and with that we usually see more precipitation. And above normal precipitation here across the northern Great Lakes, well above normal through the Great Lakes, northern New England, a little bit above normal through portions of the Mid-Atlantic and through New England. And you notice this area along the east coast here, from the panhandle of Florida, New Orleans, all the way up through the Appalachians and heading on up toward Virginia and portions of eastern Pennsylvania, where we'll see above normal precipitation. That's associated with tropical disturbances here that could ride up along that Bermuda high that tries to set off shop. But this is not going to be a typical Bermuda high. It's well off the map, so it's not going to pump in all this hot, humid conditions. In fact, any storms that do form, and I'll show you in my hurricane outlook, will have a tendency to head up the east coast and get entrained into this trough, which could be bad news for flooding situations here especially across the southeast and mid-Atlantic. So we're going to be watching for that, and let's take a look at that hurricane outlook that we're looking at. I'm expecting for September probably roughly around 3 to 4 named storms. So we're looking at a busy September here, but September is usually the most busy month for hurricanes anyways. So putting that in retrospective, we're looking at a good deal of Cape Verde storms moving off the African coast here that will stretch their way across the Atlantic. But the popular track will be into the Gulf of Mexico here, the eastern Gulf of Mexico, and moving up through the Appalachians and eventually into the northeast. That will be our most popular storm track this season. Another popular track, if I move over here, will be across the Caribbean and extending off towards portions of the Gulf of Mexico and into Mexico, for that matter. So that's what we're looking at for the tropics. So anywhere from 3, 4, maybe 5 named storms this September, from September 1st to September 30th. And we're looking at a good deal in the way of the tropics, so we're going to continue to watch for that. That is pretty much your September outlook here at MeteoMark. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com, and that's going to do it for MeteoMark.